Alrighty, I'm down here in Demopolis, Alabama. My travels have brought me down here. My company sent me down here to do some work. And I stopped by a friend's house. My best friend down here is Jeff Webb. His daddy is Danny Webb. And his wife has gone to be with the Lord probably last year. And so he's still serving the Lord in his church, teaching and preaching the Bible to folks. And stopped by his house to sing a song, I Have Returned. And before we're going to sing it the second time. And before I do, I want to ask Danny a few questions. So here we go. All right, Danny, what do you like about this song?
One thing, it reminds me where I'm going to after this life is over. I'm going back to there where my father's at.
Yeah, I like that part of that song.
Yes.
Because it talks about your mother.
Yeah.
I've returned to the God of my childhood.
Right.
I've returned to the God of my mother. And then it says, I've returned to the God of my father.
Yes.
And it talks about them going on before you.
Amen.
And,
Yeah.
And so when we were singing that song a minute ago, what came to your mind?
One of the things that really I enjoy that is the fact that it reminds me there's a place God is preparing for me. Yeah. I'm going there one day.
Yeah.
I'm going there. I'm going to see all those people that's already gone. I'm going to see them.
Yeah. Well, tell me something here. When we were singing it, did some memories come back to you?
Yes, it did.
About your mother or your father? Can you tell me a memory or two?
Main thing is my relationship with God. That really just brings out a reality in my life that, hey, you can be close to Him. Yeah. You can be really in tune with Jesus. And putting on the mind of Christ means that I've allowed Him. I've said, God, I abandoned myself to you. You do what you see fit to do.
Yeah. So, how old are you now?
77.
77. And where were you born?
I was born in Perry County.
Where is that?
That's northeast of here. It's really the county touches Perry County.
Yeah.
It's to the northeast here, about 50 miles.
So it's between here and Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. When you were young, did y'all go to church?
Yes, sir. I've been to church in the wagon before.
You have not?
Yes, sir.
You know, I've heard that song, we rode to church in the wagon when it was new.
Right.
You know?
We did. And this was in the 40s because at Second World War, gas was rationed.
Yeah.
And if you didn't get stamps, you didn't get gas.
So y'all actually went in a wagon?
Yeah, we've been in wagons. Yeah. You talking about like then again, the children today has no concept of what a brush arbor was.
Well, what's a brush arbor?
A brush arbor was where the community wanted a church to start a church. So what they did, they would go get in a standing forest wherever it was convenient, close to the road or somewhere, and they would build this, put brush over cut the trees down, put the limbs and the leaves over that, and it called it a brush arbor.
So that was like it was like a little temporary shelter,
right? Exactly.
To have church in.
Right.
How many days would that last?
It would like we just went every week, just Sunday, like Sunday and Wednesday nights.
So you didn't have a church building?
No.
And that's what they call a brush harbor.
Brush arbor.
Brush
arbor. ARBOR.
Okay.
And that's what they did. This is frontier stuff, buddy.
Yeah, it is. Was that over in Perry?
Yeah.
So you went with your parents?
Right. Sure did.
So how young were you when you did that?
Oh, Lord, I was 7 or 6 or 7, 8, something like that.
So how young were you when you gave your heart to Jesus?
Well, I did it about, I'm going to say, in the teens.
Yeah, in your teens.
Right.
But you remember the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
and I know where the church is at that I gave my heart and life to God in, and I know which side of the church I was on.
so you remember?
Yeah, I remember I was on the left side of the church.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what do you remember about what were you doing? Why did you give your heart to Christ?
The guy, the evangelist just pointed out the necessity of it, how that it would change me and relate all of Christ to me, the Father, and what it did, it changed me rather than I changed anything else.
Now, did you have to go down to the front?
Oh, Lord, yes. When you went to the front, those old saints of God would pray you through.
Oh, okay.
You wasn't going to get up, you got it. I mean, I know today they do it a little more modern, but back then,
if you went to the altar, you better mean business.
That's exactly right. Because you wasn't leaving till you told every one of them ladies, yes, God saved me, God saved me. And
now, did you just tell them ladies, or did you really get saved?
I really got saved.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. But I knew I had to.
Because some people probably, they make, maybe later on in life, they realize they really didn't get saved.
Yeah.
All right, well, what we're going to do, we're going to sing another song right now.
Okay.
And I appreciate you sharing that. And in a minute, I'm going to ask you some more questions.
Okay.
All right, this is Mr. Daniel Webb. He just shared the story how he got saved and how he likes music and other things. So here we go. We're going to sing another song.